knew I should have gone to the bathroom. Damn it. I need to kind of go on and I had a pair of scissors out here. I got a knife in my pocket. Just get it out. Oh, what's up, Jim? I think it's just you in there for right now. There's Marco, number 2. Kevin should be rolling in here. Hope you're doing all right, Jim. Continue working, getting these patterns done. I'm just hanging out until Alicia gets off. I'm not going to get into nothing super crazy tonight. Have some knife work to do tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to set up outside and run my belt grinder out there and get some of these wooden knives shaped up and done. And I got a bunch of leather to do and get back into knives. So then I think once I go back into knives, everything that I have right now, I'm going to try to get done, which is 5 sod busters. Is it just 5? Yeah, after the 2 fixed blades and the doctor's knife, I've got 5 sod busters to do. And then try to get them done before I do anything else. I've got five knives, 3 knives for Jim to do that I've had forever, but kind of been waiting for better weather because his is going to be a lot of work on the belt grinder, and it's micarta, so micarta is dusty. So I was going to try to do all that outside. Melody, what's going on? An outdoor vid. I've never done an outdoor vid. I thought I had talked about doing one at Thanksgiving, doing like a little live stream while I was out fooling with my turkey, but I've never done an outdoor one. I don't think. Lots of pictures, some pictures outside, but no videos. So I can just I'll set up a tripod or something out in the driveway. Do it like that. I know we're a little bit early for our normal shenanigans, but I don't think it's going. It's going, monkey boy. All right, well, what's going on? Just making some leather templates for some up and coming projects that I'm going to be banging out here before too long. Probably will maybe start a little of the construction on my TikTok page. Do a live or 2 starting the cutting phase and all that and getting stuff laid out, because I've got, I need to sit down and look, probably 5 or 6 pancakes to do. So let me go grab my glue. So I want to get some good templates made because they'll all be out of this template or these templates and all that good stuff. So I'm going to glue the drawings that I did onto poster board and then laminate it with tape basically, and which I got, I think it's in the house. So I need to glue it, then I need to laminate it, and then I'll cut it out. So it'll be good and protected, I guess. Found a really cool knife book today. We'll We'll look at that here in a minute. Only first knife book I bought, and the only one I own, so got a really good deal on it. Oof, glue is strong, boy. God dang. Ooh, cold too. Let these dry. Did the chat freeze or something? Got 21 people. I ain't had no movement in the chat. Are we frozen or something? Damn, didn't cut all the way through. Oh, there's Jason Beecher. I was kind of afraid it was frozen. Or at least the chat was frozen anyways. And McGeary's in the house. Did Ollie get her package? Not today, Jason. I think it's tomorrow. I'm hoping it's tomorrow because she'll be here. So, maybe I can get her to open it with a live or something, or I'll video it for you, Jason, and send it to you. I know you'll enjoy that. So, let me go get my packing tape. I thought it was out here. I need to get another roll anyways. Let me go see if my packing tape's inside, guys. I'll be right back. Let those dry up a little bit. Oh yeah, I'll send you a video. I'll plan on doing that in case she's not, because she'll only be here till like 5 o'clock, but then she'll be back on Sunday. So she opens it. Whenever she opens it, Jason, I'll video. What's up, Chris? Check this joker out I picked up today. 1982 edition. I don't have $1. Found this on my lunch break, and there's a couple of there's an antique mall, they call them malls, antique stores, and there's two side by side. Antique Mall 1 and Antique Mall 2, and it's just like a mile from the office. And I try to go about once a month. Usually I just walk around and just look. Oh, I know you do, Jason. Trust me, brother, she will be. $13. So I picked it up. It's 1982. Not a 1981. I wish it was, but it's 82. So it'll do me pre-82 stuff, and that's, I mean, I can figure it out before that or after that, post 82, but it'll be nice to be able to look some stuff up. And it's got everything in your case, Parker. There's some really cool, this is a Boker, the All-American series? Spirit of America series. Look at that trapper. It's called White Lightning, and it's got like moonshine stills and stuff on the blades. That's cool. Some of this stuff I kind of have peeked through it a little bit, but I ain't seen half of this stuff. Never heard of half of these brands, so it's gonna be pretty cool to kind of dig into and look at, and so pretty excited about that. For Ollie, I think you'll figure. Oh, all right, Chris, you said you were, so let me tell you, she gets a kick out of you guys sending her stuff. She loves it. She thinks it's awesome. I mean, and I do too. I mean, you know, one thing to do something nice for me, but do something nice for my kids, man. That's a whole other thing. And y'all get it. Y'all are parents. So I got this at Walmart, Chris. The Walmart by my house had them. It's the brand is Birdie Bound. It's a golf shirt. I don't know how much it was, like $22 or something. Might try to sneak over there and see if they got some more in my size, because although I've lost a bunch of weight, I still need a 3X just because I'm tall. I'm still a big guy. And these run small, so these run about a size small. So it's really about like a 2X, even though it's size for a 3. And a 5X. Yeah, the biggest I saw, Chris, was a 3. So, but I feel your pain on the 5X. I was once there myself, or pretty damn close, depending on the brand. Also, being 6'3" doesn't help. So, let me cut all this excess tape off. So y'all heard me talking about a good friend of mine that was having surgery yesterday in the live. Everything went well. He is home and resting. He messaged and said that he was going home to eat and get some sleep. So it's good there. Let's just hope the surgery works this time, because he's had quite a few on this arm. So prayers for that now. So got a pretty, I don't want to say busy day, but we got a few things we need to do tomorrow. Ollie has a writing lesson that we're actually going to just drop her off. And then I've got to run to Nashville and go to the Tandy store and pick a few things up. And then get back and pick her up. Maybe try to go to the grocery store tomorrow. Then Alicia's got a haircut, and yeah, a little bit of running tomorrow. So what's up, Big E? Brother George, my big brother. Hope you're doing all right today, man. How's the, I don't know if I asked, I think we maybe talked a little bit this morning about it, but we kind of talked about some other stuff today too, but I hope I guess you can call it detox, withdrawals, whatever, aren't too terribly bad today. What's this, day 4, George? We got George to quit smoking. I don't know, what was it, Monday? Monday or Tuesday on the live. And he threw everything away. He told me he threw it all away and hadn't had one since. So I've been trying to check up on old George throughout the day and making sure he's staying strong. And, you know, he's checked in with me and all that. So, supper time. All right, Chris. Man, if I can catch it, you know I'll join in. Appreciate you hanging out. As always. Does that mean Emma's leaving too? Ooh, I like the rare pieces now. Like hen's teeth rare. He probably already left. It's funny, I'll think I've got, oh man, this is rare, and then I'll look and like they're a dime a dozen or something. That's just my rookie self not knowing stuff. Maybe that'll help these last a little bit. One of these days, maybe I'll have a clicker press where you just put the die in there and the leather underneath it and pull it down and it stamps it out. Ha! Doubt that. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I have the right size. That would be cool. What size is that? No, not big enough. Need at least 1.5 inches. I think that's the one I want right there. No, that's a little too thin or thick. I think we'll go with that one. Hey, we're getting bad, but I'm holding tightly. There you go, brother. We'll get through it, man. I may not be right there with you, but I'm right here with you. And you got support of your family at the house and everything else. So I know we talked about that as well. And that right there, what me and you talked about, ought to be enough to get you past. So, but you got this, man. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I would say, from what I understand, about a week or two, they'll start slacking off. So hopefully that's the case, and you can get through it and be done and roll on. So yeah, it'll get better, George. Let y'all on in a little secret. I found out yesterday. Was it yesterday we talked about it? That Me and George are actually brothers. I was adopted by him and his wonderful family. I'll have to tell Ollie that she has an Uncle George now. Well, she's got lots of uncles, but yeah, knife money. Just keep thinking knife money. George told me, George, I hope you don't mind me talking about our conversation, but George told me that if he had a brother, that he would hope it would be me. And I was like, well, George, I'll be your brother. You know. So he's like, well, I guess you're my brother then. There's a lot more to the conversation than that. But I'm the oldest of my crew, so I don't have any older siblings. So George is my big brother, and we're just gonna go with that. So, all right, there we go. Got our belt slots cut. The reason I didn't cut out down there is because I want to be able to do this for the back piece and the front piece. So I can do this, and then I can go back and cut. I can cut it out. So. It'll be pretty, it'll be good. So there's the first one. That's the trapper size. And then this is the, excuse me, like the big folding hunter size for the prize at the end of the tunnel. George, you just keep that up, man. Just keep that up. Prize at the end of the tunnel is going to be worth it. Hell, if nothing else, just think of the money you'll save. I mean, probably not save because you'll buy more knives, but at least you're not spending it on stuff that's detrimental to your health, you know? The last time my dad quit, he told me one day, this was back probably 20 years ago. I was in my 20s, and at the time I was living fairly close to him. And he's like, man, I'm going stir crazy. I think I'm just going, you want to go walk with me? And there was a bunch of parks in Nashville close to our part of town, so he started walking. And before I knew it, he was calling me saying, man, I just walked 6 miles today. And he said that the walking and the exercise helped him. And it's different for everybody, but it could be something. Oh, I know you're buying more knives. So that may be something to think about too, George. And there ain't nothing wrong with a little exercise either. I got something I'm about to do. I need to get back to it. I used to be a gym rat. Seems like in another lifetime. Before my daughter was born, when me and her mom were together, it was just me and her because my son lived with his mom at the time. So I had started working at a gym part-time, and I was working out, 5-6 days a week, 2 times a day. Well, not every day, but there were days where I would lift in the morning, do cardio in the evenings. And I mean, I got to be a little beastly, you know what I mean? And not that I want to do that, but I miss the functionality of the strength I had. Not even back then. Like when I worked at the college, I had free access to the rec center, so I could go in early, and I could work out for free. And I had rewind a little bit. When I was in Nashville and working at the gym, I actually got my certification as a personal trainer. What's up, Louie? Hey, I got either your number or maybe it was your wife's number from JC I'm gonna message you. I sent you some pictures on Instagram of the pancake that you wanted, but I'll get a hold of you some way and we can get together on that. So anyway, so I had actually gotten certified as a personal trainer through National Academy of Sports Medicine, NASM. Yep. And so I may not look it, but actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to some of that stuff. And so I'd gotten to where my knees hurt, my feet hurt, and I couldn't do any of the really intensive stuff. So I had started a lifting regiment, basically Olympic lifting, low rep, wasn't out there, killing my joints. And I'd started low weight and was doing really good. Got up to, I think I was box squatting, with an Olympic bar, not on a machine. And box squat is, bars on your back, and you squat down till your butt touches the box and you come back up. So it wasn't a full squat because I don't have that kind of range of motion in my ankles. And so I needed some sort of like safety net because I was also doing it by myself. And I got to where I was box squatting 430. That was pretty good. Nothing hurt. Like my knees didn't hurt, my ankles didn't hurt. So just kept on with it. And then I changed jobs and got away from the gym and put a little weight back on, and then lost a bunch and then put it back on. And now I'm on the downhill slope again. So yeah, 20 days to break a habit. You got that right. Yeah, Louie. Walmart, brother. Like $22, I think. It's called Birdie Bound is the brand. So if you don't have them at Walmart, if they don't have them in your store, I think you can probably go online and look at them. I don't know if it's specific for that Walmart. I don't know. I saw they've got a bunch of really crazy looking colors and stuff. So I may try to go back and maybe get another one or two. So anyways, about time to get back to that. I missed that functionality that I had, functional strength. I didn't look strong, but I mean, I was pretty stout, so I missed that. I don't like telling my daughter that, no, I can't pick you up, baby. I can't hold you. My back hurts or my knees hurt, or, I don't like that. It makes me feel bad. So time to change it. Good evening, everyone. I'm just going to be a lurker sitting quietly in the background this evening. Bubba, you do what you got to do, brother. We know you ain't 100, so you do what you got to, man. So anyway, I want to get back to that. I want to be able to, not necessarily, pick her up, but it'd be nice. Oh, what's up, Nate Dog? Just continuing making these templates for these pancake sheets that I started yesterday. Just killing some time. We're gonna cut out of here in probably about an hour, run some errands. Alicia wants to we need to run back to Walmart and get like some bird food and I think dog food. I think we missed the dog food when we went yesterday. And she wants to go to Hobby Lobby and pick some stuff up, probably some yarn. She loves their yarn, so I can always find something at Hobby Lobby. I gotta go. My wife is taking me out to dinner. Well, George, y'all have a good time. Tell everybody I said hi. And we'll see you next time. I'll probably be around. You tell him Uncle Mike said duh, huh? I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we got you, George. So yeah, so that was, it's been on my brain a little bit. Especially with, we got George to killing those pancakes. Oh yeah, man. I'm hoping to get everything caught up where I can start on them next week. I may get them cut out. I'm about due for a TikTok live, so I may maybe do one, I don't know, coming up. So there's it's the regular paper and then the poster board, and then I taped it, and I actually got to tape the back side of this one too, and then cut all that back out. So hopefully get started on them, because I got a slew of them to make. I've got one for you, I think one for Bubba. Maybe one for myself. I don't know. Then I'm gonna make some to sell. Got a couple that I'm gonna make for some people that I'm actually probably gonna need to work on them outside of YouTube, because they are YouTube creators, and I kind of want it to be a surprise. So wait, I hadn't made yours yet, Nate. Not your pancake. I know we had talked about this one, but I had plans to do one more personalized. So if you can deal with it. Wait a second. Shit. Who wanted that one? 86. Jason Beecher wanted that one. Morris Wesley. Yeah, we all confused. Anyways, I'm making you another one. So I'll go ahead. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything boxed up that I've got for you right now. The wallet and the Scout. Man, why do I think there was a trade somewhere in there that we were waiting for me to send you just a box of stuff? I don't know. Anyways, so I'm going to box up what I have for you, the wallet and whatever else. And then when I get the pancake done, I'm going to send you the pancake. One of the lowrider pancakes, as well as, so you're already buying this one, and now you want to buy one of the new ones. Is that right, Jason? Trading on the hard hat, but decided not to. I mean, we still can. I can go ahead and send it to you. I ain't out nothing on that. If you want it, it's yours. So, Jason, let me go ahead and write that down right now, so I don't forget. Because I got you down for 86 already. So you are going to be Jason Beecher is going to be 90. Do you want the big one or the small one, Jason? All right, well, yeah, we'll talk, Nate. Bubba's trying to lurk. It's hard, man. It's hard to not. I was trying to do that on Louie's live, and I was trying to work, and then kind of participate. It was hard, man. It's hard not to, to say anything. Big please, gotcha. So you'll have 2 of those that are the big size. Correct? Andrew, this one actually came from Walmart. Andrew Walker. Got it. Hell, I got it last night. Well, no, I didn't get it last night. It was the other night, I think. It was Wednesday night when we went. Damn it. That's why I'm not doing anything dirty tonight, because I didn't want to change and then have to change back when we left. And so Alicia said she didn't care what we did. I was like, we probably need to go on, because I don't know that we'd be able to make Hobby Lobby tomorrow, because we already got so much stuff going on. And so I was like, let's just go on to Hobby Lobby tonight. And then tomorrow, while she's getting her hair cut, I can be here working on these 2 old fixed blades and that doctor's knife for Chase. Then I get those done and get them off of them. Not get the knives off of my back, not the guys. The guys don't, they're not stressing me. I want to get stuff done. He's got a couple already. Yeah, got a couple already. Now this is I got this one, and I bought one a while back and it didn't fit. It was too small. That's why I said that they run small, because I got a 3X and it fit like a 2X. But I've lost enough weight now that it fits. So I've got 2, but I want to go back and maybe get at least 1 more. Because I had one that's blue that had some like crazy neon looking stuff on it. Looked like neon signs. And I really liked it. So. But my luck, not all of our I've got 3 within stone's throw distance, it seems like. They never have the same stuff. I'm like, oh, well, this one doesn't have it. Let me go to the other one, and the other one doesn't even carry them. Carry what I was looking for, so it's crazy. Talking about, yeah, I got a couple of secretaries. I got the office manager, and then I've got little secretary, and when the redhead secretary is here, she's a secretary. I'm talking about the girls, the daughters. Hell, Mother's Day weekend, all the secretaries may be here. That'd be nice. Be nice to have Alicia's oldest up. Yeah, Alicia's got a 20-year-old too, that she's only been up here once, but I'm hoping maybe for Mother's Day she can make the trip. Be nice to see her. But she is currently trying to get her money saved up. She started a great new job, actually at a bank, and she's working at Tractor Supply, and it was kind of dead end, couldn't get hours. And then she got a job at a gas station, full-time, 40 hours. I think it was $16 an hour or something. Nothing, nothing horrible. Still, And then I forgot how it come up. She does horse lessons too, and I think that's where this job come from. Somebody in the barn, or she was doing horse lessons with Dad, was like branch manager of a bank down there, and she got a job interview and got a job working at a bank. So that was cool. Really proud of her for that. Big girl job. Guess really her first big girl job. Everything else has been, fast food, and which is nothing wrong with that either. Let's see here. Does that go in there too? These things fit like a jigsaw puzzle. I'm trying to get all the pieces in there. All right. So there's our templates for whenever I get started on those. I guess I could go ahead and get, no, I'll wait. I don't want to jump ahead because if I get started on these, I'm going to want to finish. I'm going to kick knives to the curb and one thing at a time. Oh, let's see here. Let's look at a book. You want to look at a book? On the pancake sheath, are those belt holes big enough for a 2-inch? These are, the templates are 1.5 inches, but there's plenty of room to do a 2-inch. These are 2-inch on these, but these are already spoken for. So when I get to yours, I can do a 2-inch. So, matter of fact, let me write that down, Bubba. 2-inch belt loops. So I know you wear a big I think my belt is actually 1 3/4 inches, but yeah, 2-inch. You don't want it. Yeah, I'll do 2-inch on yours. I wrote it down. Oh, Jason, do you want 1.5 inch or 2-inch belt loops on yours? 1.5 inch is your standard belt. Like if you went and bought a belt off the shelf for like a man, like if you went to Walmart and bought a leather belt from Walmart, they're 1.5 inch. So do you want 2-inch? And I guess I need to ask Chris Geary the same thing. Because I don't know if I made them standard 2-inch, if that would cause an issue if you ran a smaller belt. 2-inch. All right. Let's see here. 2-inch loops. Hey, Nate wants 2-inch too. Let's get Nate 2-inch. Nate, we nixed the pocket sheath, right, with the belt clip. I just need to make sure because I can actually go back and make a 84. No, you're good, Bubba. Nate, 2-inch loops. And you wanted a big one, right, Nate? Going to see if I can pry the baby away from my mother-in-law and get my cuddles. Ha! I think Nate wanted a big one. Big pattern. So I can add, somebody's can be 84. Let's make, I'll try to remember that 84 is open now. Oh, you're good, man. Yeah, just like the one Beecher got laying there. Yep, I got you. Well, you're getting, from here on out, they're the new design where they're a little lower. The knife sits a little lower in the sheath, so hopefully not to dig in to your little extra meats. Yeah, like the one he has not got. Yeah. Like the ones you get at Tractor Supply. So probably 2-inch, I'd say. If it goes through a standard belt loop on jeans, it's 2-inch and smaller. So 2-inch. You know what? We're going to standardize this and make them all 2-inch. Be done with it. No. I'm going to leave them 1.5 inches. And then I'll just ask. Yeah, 2-inch. Okay. So that's good. 2-inch will work. They're actually like 2 1/4 inches, which is fine. I did make them a little bigger. That's all right. It's 2 1/8. I really need to get the one. They make a punch that's 2-inch, just pow. Let me just go and get one. I'll do it, brother. I think you would have an issue wearing a dress belt, which is 1 1/4 to 1.5 inches with the large sheath in my option. I almost feel like I need to beta test that. Like make one and see, because the belt that I have now is 1.5 inches, and when I start, well, let me look. Don't let me lie to y'all. Yeah, my belt is 1.5 inches. And if when I start making belts, unless you want a 2-inch, my standard belts will be 1.5 inches, double layer. So there's that too. All right, cool. Got our patterns. We can start cranking out some pancake sheaths in the next week. Let's see here. Let's see how I've got a 75. Look, the black stripe is case. They've got it earmarked. Let's see if I can figure this out here. I've never looked at a knife book. Is that bad? 60. I guess they've got them in order. You would think that they would be, I don't know how they would be listed. Like by part number? That's horrible. That's why I'm not a knife channel. I'm a leather channel. Muskrat. Hall Baker Special. Interesting. All the fixed blades. Look at all the, oh damn. That's handy right there now. All the stamps going back to 1889. What's up, Tyler McLeod? Hell yeah. Then all the way up to 80, because this is an 82. Let's see if I can figure this book out. Y'all just hang out and shoot the poop while we're figuring it out. There it is, 6318. Because I've got a 75 in my pocket. There's a whittler. That's a SP and a P though. Rough black. I think that's what I got. Said I don't know how to navigate these daggum things. Got that Arizona EDC slip today. And this is just a brown Delrin. It's not rough black. This is that all steel. It's got steel liners and stuff. This is a 75. Yeah, 5-dot, 1975. Let's see how much it was worth in 1982. There's a 32 pattern, electrician's knife. 63. 3318, that's going to be your yellow. That's just the 6318 with the punch blade. $65 to $70. See, that just goes to Lightning S 10 dots. See, it jumps around. I guess they didn't do it from 71 to 80 because I don't have anything listed. Years made prior to 40. 40 is 55. 40 is 50 to 65. 62. I don't know how these things are. Some of this stuff I've never even seen. 93 pattern, looks like it's engraved. You know, there's probably an index in this book. Oh man, that dude, somebody had wrote notes and they had a that White Lightning I was showing you. They had a 1981. Daggum. Let's see here. Oh, there's Dahlia. What you up? What you up to, girl? You made it. You made it to one. We'll be out here for probably another 30 minutes. Seeing that this is just totally goes past case. It goes from Butler & Co. to CAM, C-A-M, with no case. Oh, wait. Case Brothers. Case. Page 50 to page 1000. Is that right? No, range. Oh, I guess that's price range. So Case Bros was made in Little Valley. Some of them were made in Springville. And then I guess they went to Pennsylvania where they're made now at some point. What's up, Randy? Yeah, I have no idea how to navigate these things. You would think it would be in like order of the model number. Look, they had them with fingernail files in them. A 5460. Huh. That's interesting. Looks like a half whittler with a fingernail file. Like there's no rhyme or reason on how this stuff's in order. Like you would think it would be. I was just trying to look up this 18 pattern that I got just to see if I can find it. I mean, should be able to. It's a 75. See, it goes 2224 SH to 6226 and a half. Big old Jack. Big Coke bottle. Oh man, case easy open? Bro. Most expensive one I've seen in here are the Mother of Pearls, and they're like 125 bucks. There's a rail splitter right there. They only show, oh wait, never mind. Yeah, they show up to the, man, they don't show anything in the 70s other than 1970. Oh wait, 78, 79. I guess it depends on if it's made. Man, I don't know. We're reading books, looking at pictures. Looking at pictures, that's what we're doing. That looks like a 32 pattern. Right there. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I just got it because it's such a good price. I mean, you're not going to get real world prices, you know, from 82. Dadgum. A 6296 X, which is like a cigar pattern that has a spear on one side and a clip on the other. 4.5 inches closed. Green bone prior to 1950 was 500 bucks in 1982. Yeah, wipe the drool off my chin. You got that right, Jason. Some of this stuff I've never even heard of. 2-blade citrus knife. Look at these. Those are cases. Those were 5 inches closed. No, I'm sorry. 3 1/8. Texas Jack, 4-inch closed. Ooh. Well, it won't show an, well, yeah, it would show an 81 because I've got, let's see here, Texas Jack, 80. In 1980, it'd only be, in 82 is only worth 18 bucks. Ah, them green bones were pricey back in the day, $200 for 340. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. No, it's a pricing guide, Dahlia, from 1982. And it's got all sorts of stuff in it. I'm just looking at case because the only thing I had on me that was pre-82 was this little Stockman. It's a 75. Well, no, my Trapper is an 81. Carrying that 81. Got just a hint of pretty bone on that bottom. I guess I got both. Both are pre-82. That's going to be a 62-54. Hell, the folding hunters weren't worth that much back in the day. Laminated wood, 65 to 70 was only 75 bucks. 62.54. Let's see here. All it has is either bone, Delrin, or green bone, stag, or bone, or Delrin. Let's see here. But it doesn't list 81, and it should. I guess we could go by 80. 80. Is it a lightning bolt S? Yeah, lightning bolt S. So a bone. Let's see here. A bone, a 1980 bone 10 dot, which I'm gonna say is probably gonna be the same as a non-dot, was only worth 20 bucks in 1982. That's funny. Glazed finish. Oh, it's interesting. Pretty cool book. It'll have good info on like the patterns and stuff. You should read everybody's bedtime story before you get off. Trying to see if I've got a good story that I could tell y'all from my illustrious 44 years on this earth. I'd almost thought about modding that razor tonight, but if we're going out, I don't want to get funky. What could I talk about? Oh, I bet Bubba. God dang. He's probably a little delusional too, I'd say. Let's see here. What can we talk about? Question and answers. How about question and answers? We could do a question and answer session. Somebody asked me a question. Let's see if I can answer it. Happened to that large sodbuster that you were unhappy with for Terry? I sent it to him, but I also did him a muskrat, a case muskrat in with cedar covers, as not a consolation, because I felt so bad that I was not happy with that knife. I sent him that muskrat. Dave. Oh, damn, Dave's here. Brother, what is up? Rambo or Happy Gilmore? Ooh, which Rambo? The old school Rambos or these new crappy Rambos that they've come out with? OG Rambo versus Happy Gilmore. Man, that's a hard question because they're really not in the same genre. I'd probably say Happy Gilmore. Man, I've gotten to where I don't care for blood and guts anymore. I used to, but I'd rather watch something funny or something I could learn something from. I guess that's why I'm always on YouTube watching stuff. And it's all how-to. Like I watched Joe Melling is a leather worker. I think he's in conjunction with Weaver Leather, because he's always talking about Weaver Leather Supply. He did a step by step of a graduation cap top. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Big summer blowout. Yoo-hoo, family. Oh my God, my daughter wore that movie out, man. She had a frozen chair that had the characters on it. Little bitty like toddler chair. Man, she had that forever. I finally threw it away. It smelled so bad, like food had been spilled on it and drinks and it smelled bad. Finally threw that joker out. She wore that one out, and my son, when he was little, like pre kindergarten, it was Cars for him, and he wore out a Cars DVD. Not that it was scratched, but it had been played and run through that laser so much it wouldn't play anymore. And I had to get another one. That one in this movie called Non, it was an animated movie, and it was, I'm trying to think how, I think I saw an ad for it, or a preview, and had already bought the tickets on Fandango, and then I ended up, his mom let me have him randomly one weekend, and I'd already got tickets for this movie. So single dad, I wasn't even dating anybody at the time. I was like, well, hell, I'll just load him up and take him. He'll probably fall asleep. And it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't anything, it wasn't like rated R or anything. And so I loaded him up and took him with me to go watch this movie. And then we watched it, and then he loved it. And then we happened to be, at Target or something a couple of months later, and he wanted to pick a movie out. And damn if they didn't have that movie on the shelf on DVD. And this was like, he wasn't in school yet. He was 3 or 4 years old. And he still has that DVD. Backyard Boys, what's up, man? So those are the loves, the movies that my children loved when they were little. And then, there was all the other stuff, that kind of went through those ages as well. Oh, PBS too, yeah. It was all, Ollie watched a lot of, I'm trying to think of the shows that she watched. Well, she's just 10, so it wasn't that long ago. She was a little girl. Yeah, Paw Patrol, she watched that. Watched a lot of Paw Patrol, matter of fact. When she found Bluey, she loved Bluey and watched it stayed on repeat. And she's still, they'll still watch it. Her and Tori both will still watch it every once in a while. Bubble Guppies never was a thing. X-Files and Walker, Texas Ranger. That was me, man. Loved X-Files, but I was a teenager, I think, with X-Files. And you could watch it on regular TV and not cable. I think it came on like Fox or whatever Channel 30 was up here. Ended up being I can't remember what it ended up being. Like the WB or something. Oh yeah, Chips too. Want to watch YouTube of other kids playing with games, beats. Man, I know, Tyler, I get that. Like my son does that. Like he'll be playing the game, and he's 18. So, it's like Call of Duty or one of those games. And he'll have his iPad on, watching somebody playing the same game. And I don't get it, man. Yeah, wrestling. Andy Griffith, WWF, not WWE. You watch a guy working leather. Well, I feel sorry for you, Jim. If it's the guy that I'm thinking of, he's a weirdo. God dang. Oh, Lord. If y'all didn't know Jim in the comments here, I've actually met Jim in person twice. We met up. He lives in Georgia, close to where Alicia's girls are at. And we were down there one weekend and met up with him. And he gave me a slew of stuff for the shop. And great guy. And we sat and chatted for a bit. And then he was at Ellaville. If y'all went to Ellaville, when you walk straight in, Jim was that very first table when you walk straight in. Had a bunch of Camilla stuff and all of that. So Jim's a really good dude. So he gets passes on the sideways remarks. All right, now we're talking wrestling. Ric Flair, man, hell yeah. Oh, the Four Horsemen? Yep. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was my dude, man. Yeah, another great guy from Georgia. Knows a lot about Camillus, any of the Camillus stuff. I have found that Jim is a wealth of knowledge. He tells me stuff all the time. I'm like, I had no idea. Which, I mean, I don't know a lot. I'm fairly new to the knife stuff. So, yep, Hacksaw Jim Duggan's from New York. I knew that. Hopefully Jim will be at Ellaville again, but I'll see him. I'll probably see him before Ellaville because we keep talking about meeting up the next time I'm in Georgia. So we'll have to like meet up and go to dinner or something, Jim. Have a meet up and get Bubba to come over and Randy, and we'll just have a big old time. Oh man, that'd be pretty cool to do, I think. Yeah. So, what time is it? Remember the Tough Man? Oh, I remember the Tough Man competitions. That was like pre-UFC. I remember they were called Tough Man. Kalen, what's up, brother? Man, we're just out here shooting the poo, man. I ain't doing nothing. We're just hanging out. Got I made some templates up for a new design on some pancake sheaths. So we were finishing those up. Got them on cardstock and taped. And we were looking at a 1982 collector's guide or pricing guide for collector knives that I picked up today. That's pretty cool. This one was done by, I guess James Parker was Jim Parker from Parker Frost. Is that right? I think James Parker was an owner of Case at one point too. So him and Boyles was the author of this book. Oh, my damn belt's digging into me. This chair sits really low, so. Oh, that's better. I went and watched Dugan beat Hartford. Oh, yeah. Nah, we ain't going dancing tonight. We'll go grab a bite to eat, and then I think we're going to go to Hobby Lobby and Walmart. And then that'll be it. We'll come home and shower, and we'll be out, dude. No dancing tonight. I do want to take her, because she has never danced with a significant other, nothing. So maybe I would take her and do like go to one of those, like, I don't want to say ballroom dancing, but like one of the dancing studios where you can do dancing lessons and stuff. I'd totally go do that with her if she wanted to. Pretty much, Tyler. 8:30, 9 o'clock, man. If we're not in bed, something's wrong. Something is wrong. Ugh. Yeah, I'll do it, man. I ain't nothing saying I won't, that's for sure. If that's something she'd want to do, I would totally do it with her. Forged another knife. Oh, man. Well, I know I'm going to get pictures of it, Kaylin. Was it the one... You sent me a pattern or a design for the second one you were going to do, didn't you? Send me a picture anyways. So, Kaylin, we were talking about the like views and all that the other night. Do you know I have not gotten one notification about any of your stuff? I didn't know you were doing shorts. I didn't know you were doing any kind of long forms. Nothing. And I have it. I have the bell marked. I have it for anything you put out. Hands above the table. All I did was undid my belt. You know how it goes. I know you got that little bit of extra in the front, or a lot bit extra. I have carried this. I got this from Travis, the knife shift, on one of our trades that we did for work. All I did was sharpened it, but I never did anything with it or I really never looked inside of it. I just threw it in my pocket. And, but it's, you know, they get pocket lint and stuff in them when you carry them. I don't care if you put them in a slip or not. Oh, that guy's walking down the road. Sounded like somebody was in my driveway. I'll be right back. Yep. Fucking god dang disrespectful sons of bitches. Door to door guys were, I guess, roaming the neighborhood selling something, and they're standing there at the front of my house where the dog can see. The dog's going nuts. And Alicia's still working. She's sitting in there. She's right on the other side of this wall, still working. I'm like, guys, can y'all like not? Like, I rent here. I'm not buying anything. Can y'all go back down the driveway and go away? Yeah, he earns his living for sure. He's a big old meanie pants. Larry the pit bull mix. He ain't mean. He's a big old baby. Anyways, what were we talking about? I seen the Q-tips with sandpaper. Yeah, I have seen those too. I've been wanting to try them out, Chris. But I do really, if it's not bad, that right there, popsicle stick and some 4/0 steel wool down in them channels, it'll, yeah, that's all I do, Bubba. Now, I have not seen any around here, Jason. They used, man, when I graduated high school and moved back to Nashville, I stayed with my dad for a little, my dad and my stepmom at the time, for a little bit, and they showed up every daggum Saturday or Sunday. I mean, like clockwork. And at that time, it was just me and them, and hell, they were gone. You know, I was grown. I was, you know, out of high school and working and everything else. So, you know, hell, on the weekends, they take off and be gone or travel or whatever. And, man, they'd show up Saturday morning. I'd answer the door in my damn underwear. I'm like, excuse me? Dog's going nuts, you know. Who was it? Somebody made a joke about getting rid of them. Do a chalk outline of a body and throw some religious pamphlets out in your driveway, and they won't even come up the driveway. But I haven't had a problem with them. I need to get a no soliciting sign for the front. And they're always polite, but they're always like young kids, and they never say, like, dude, it's a rental. I'm not buying anything. They ain't been back since, Chris. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm all about, you believe what you want to believe, but if I want to know what you believe, I'm gonna come check you out at your church. It's a party. God dang, Jason. Man, I can only imagine. And neither you or Chris are a small guy. Both of y'all are big fellas. Lord have mercy. So when I come out here, Alicia was still in her she calls it office attire, and it's her thing. She's in PJs. Hi Emily. The one was cute. So when I went back in there, she had changed and fixed her hair and put her little makeup on. I was like, girl, we done having babies. Well, we can, we always joke, like she'll come out, be looking all good. I mean, she always looks good, but, she'll come out, if we're going out or something, she's, done her hair and got something nice on or, whatever. I'm like, you want baby? She does the same shit to me. She did it to me this morning. I just got jeans, boots, and this shirt on, and she looked at me this morning, had the crusties in her eyes still. She's like, you want baby? I was like, no, ma'am. I'm done. I'm done with that. Emily. Wait, what did I miss? Emily, I say, wait. I don't know. Congratulations. We are both around. Yeah, y'all are big fellers. Yeah, no more kids. I mean, I'm just 44, but I could do some grandbabies. I'd be all right with that. Not anytime soon, because the only two that are even close to that age are my son, who I think the boy's only ever had one girlfriend, and then the oldest, Abby, she's probably the closest to having one. I don't know. I'll take them, though. Telling me to behave? I ain't gonna behave. What? Who is... Oh, sweet. Got an 87 on your math test. I just saw that. Congrats. All right, so we just gonna hang out. There's 12 of us in here. Well, 13 including me. It ain't about doing nothing tonight. It's about hanging out with my peeps. Can't even say my boys no more. We've got Dahlia in here and Emily. I think probably... I don't know if Emma's still in here. Is Emma still in here? She probably is. I think she turns it on and just watches the BS go on. So my peoples. That's what we got in here, my peoples. I need to have something like, Big Jim at Barlow Brigade has the Barlow Brigade. I need something where I can call y'all, whatever the group is. But there ain't no sense in trying to do it with the current name, because I'm probably going to change it. So, peeps. She says, yup, yeah, there you go. Emma, I guess you're with you, Daddy. Mike's Militia? Bro, I like that. That sounds a little, well, if it was last year, I could probably be put on some sort of watch list by the previous administration. But look, here we are. Y'all done got me talking about religion and now politics. I need to quit. Jason's going to kick me off. What do I want for dinner tonight? I've been craving some good pizza, but pizza's hit or miss with Alicia. Mexican is always good. Little mateys. Do Mike's Mafia because there is a Muskrat Mafia. I ain't being nowhere included in that mess. Don't want to even be close to it. You know what I'm saying? That is neither here nor there. Yeah, we can't do that, bro. Mike's Maniacs. No. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll wait until I rebrand the channel and then we'll figure it out. Matt's in the house. What's up, Matt? Chinese food. We had hibachi Wednesday night, and it took me a couple of days to get over that. I am Mad Mike, yes, but I could call everybody the Mad Mikes. I mean, the only other Mikes that I know of that come through the channel are Mike's Life and Cornbread. Matt, I carried one of your slips yesterday, and I totally forgot to, when I did my Instagram post, to tag you in that. Speaking of Mike's Life, he just texted me. There's Kevin. I figured you were hovering around. Well, dadgum, there's Brother Terry. What's up, man? Ma'am, it's getting on your bedtime, ain't it, sir? Look what I picked up today, Terry. 1982 version. $13. That wasn't bad. They had a bunch of other ones, but the rest of them were like, the next cheapest one was $40, and it was a Schrade book. And the next ones after that were like $100 and $200. Crazy. So yeah, we were just poking around in it. I can't make heads or tails of the order this stuff is in. I was trying to look up one of my 75 6318, but the only 6318 pattern I can find interior is the one with the punch blade. So I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff in here I'd like to have though. All these jackknives and what is that? A 220024 SP. Oh. It's $1,000. So it says underneath that this is an extremely rare knife. In fact, there are only 5 known specimens in the original wood block. The price quoted for the above knife is with the original wood block. So it looks to me like it's an electrician frame. It's this one down here, like an electrician with a big ass fat spay blade, and then almost like a maybe a sheep's foot or whatever that secondary blade on a whittler is, a kind of a squared off. Coping blade. There you go, Chris. Peanuts. Hell, even the peanuts back in the day were worth some. Black composite prior to 1950 worth $90 in 1982. Pearl handle was 150. Man, that's crazy. All these things that we would call rail splitters, and they're all different model numbers. God dang, boy. There's an equal end. No, it's not. Well, it's kind of an equal end. Electrician's knife, a pre-40s electrician's knife. Case switchblade. Pre-40. Green bone or imitation pearl. Mottled brown and cream. And then tortoise shell. I guess those are all composition. Crazy stuff, man. Baby copperhead. A 1980 bone baby copperhead in 1982 was worth $15. Come on. Oh, there's Rubidoux Creek Outdoors. Yeah, right. I've seen them. I went and looked on eBay and they're 60 or 70 bucks. I don't know why this one was so cheap. Been cut. Oh, grass cutting time. Have a good one, Brother Terry. We're just sitting out here BSing. What is that? Coca-Cola. Tested era prior to 1940, a 1202 D and B. Never seen that. One arm razor, melon testers, muskrats. Improved muskrat with a Warncliffe. Most expensive one was the 50 to 60 bone. It was 150 bucks. Leg knife. I don't get them leg knives. I mean, I do, but I don't. Huh. Hey, Terry, tell Sweet Pea we all said hi. Shark's tooth. Them shark's teeth were pricey back in the day, too. I still need one. I still need a shark's tooth. Any of y'all got a shark's tooth you want to do some trading on? It doesn't have to have a box or anything. I just need a shark's tooth to go with my Mako and my hammerhead. Just decent shape. And they had it out the front, pre-40. Cheetah. That's not a cheetah. That looks like it's a cheetah with a mid-lock. Pre-40s. $1,400. God dang. I just dropped in but can't stay long. I got to finish part 2 of a 2-part video. All right, man. Marcel, is it Marcel? I can't ever remember. Marcel and Kojak. So you're Marcel, Kojak's your boy. Well, Marcel, you go have a good one, brother. Banana knife. We're just sitting here reading story time. I need to plug my phone in. It's about to die. Ah, Justin. That's right. I know you always say Marcel and Kojak on your videos, but Justin, that's right. Man, there's so many people's names to keep up with. Banana knife. Look at that joker. That's crazy. Send me a sticker. Do I have your address, Justin? I know we've done some emails, but I can't remember. Email me your address. Yeah, Kojak and Marcel are easy to remember. I know we've emailed, so email me your address. I've got a list of guys to send stickers out to. I've got my old style ones, but now I can't find my damn new ones. It's got the new logo. I need to clean shop up. Yeah, I'll get you a sticker sent out to you. Budding knife. Sodbuster Jr. with a Kentucky etching on it. That's interesting. Switchblade with a swing guard. Those are all pre-40. That's why I've never seen them. Hell, you don't see much pre-40 anyways. Lots of switchblades. Got a fish, like a fishtail handle one. Interesting. Some stuff to look out for. Case collector set issued in 73. Huh. Gather around at story time. Got that right. Pre-40. Now I've got a 20 to 40 jack. I'm not looking for one. I'm looking for a shark's tooth. That's about it. That's really about all I'm looking for. Or 1981 years. And then the oddball amberbone stuff. And then any of the frontier stuff I don't have, which that's getting That's getting to the shit they only made for like 1 or 2 years. Like the Jig Deller and Muskrat. They only made that in 76. So I might know where one's at. That's my favorite part so far is all the tank stamps. And all the patterns. There we go. That may be the way to do it right there. What the hell? Oh, it goes by years. Well, see, and then they've got a chart. Oh, I guess it's just the collector knives. What is that? Oh, family tree. Huh. I wonder how. So, Job Russell Case had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sons. And they all had a different, 5 sons and a daughter. This is interesting. So, no. WR Case, 1, 2, 3, had 4 sons and 2 daughters. So the one daughter had 2 sons, and one of them purchased Honeco, which was purchased by Union Cutco, and then W.R. Brown, K-Bar. Very interesting. And then Teresa Case Champlin married JBF Champlin of Cattaraugus family. They had Tent Champlin, started kinfolks. And then all these people in this whole family tree all worked in the knife field, different companies. Most of them Case, but some of them were in like kinfolks, Cattaraugus, Western. That's crazy. What the hell was that? I think she's off of work. No, it's not just Case, it's everything. Look, Mama's all done up, ready to go. I told him I went back in there to fuss at them people outside. You done got dressed and fixed your hair and put a little makeup on. Changed your clothes, put real clothes on.
Real clothes.
Real clothes.
I did that on my 15-minute break, and I had 3 minutes to spare.
God damn, I'm so proud of you. You got a black spot right here.
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay, is a bump?
No.
What is it?
I may have pinched my eyebrow trying to get a hair.
Oh, hell. Boys the Men playing. What's up, Justin Wolf?
Thank you.
That's pretty cool.
I do clean up nice.
That's Dahlia. Dahlia, you're in, where'd you say you were at with your husband? Turkey? But you're from Romania, I think, if I remember correctly. Queen Jack in there. I could probably find it, Chris, but it's from 1982. So the prices would be, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Ooh, oh my goodness, all
Let me
these
see
stretches.
here.
What?
Queen.
Where are you going?
K-Bar, lots of K-Bar.
You don't know what to do.
Shapley, that's another one. I'll have to look later, Chris. I'm getting pushed on. Right. She ready to go. Where are we going for dinner? What do you want to do?
Food.
What are you doing?
With you, Bubby.
There's nothing over there.
You guys, he sounds like Chewbacca when he like howls sometimes.
He'll talk to you.
Yeah.
He rolls his
We're
R's.
also not going to talk about it. Yeah, he can roll his R's. The 10-year-old can't.
I know, right?
And she's mad.
Well, there's that. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I'll have to look later, Chris. See if I can find it.
Yeah, see?
What?
Food.
Siri, give me directions to food. Yeah.
I'm not that one where it says, I will tell you straight up. I don't say I don't know. I just go, food.
Oh, it's my iPad. God dang.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Jeez. H-I-J.
Yeah, I'm one of those that says, you know, he says, what do you want to eat? Food. Okay. Want to be more specific? I'm like, no. And the reason why is because I will be that person that says, I want fries from McDonald's, a burger from Wendy's, a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. So you know what? You just tell me what origin of food you're feeling and we'll eliminate from there. Or we'll just go eat food.
There is one page of Queen, and it's just like history, so there's no patterns or anything, Chris.
Get out of that.
Live action. Yep. Now, we ain't taking the bike. The bike is indisposed at the moment. Bike needs a battery. Bike needs, I think, either a clutch or a compensator or both. So he is very sadly sitting under the cover collecting dust at the moment. Or we would take it out tonight.
Yep, because it's nice.
Yeah.
I'm getting my hair cut Saturday.
So, well, you ready? You got your shoes on?
I have my shoes on at my break.
She is fully dressed and ready to go. That means I gotta go.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't want to know what this looked like right here before I straightened it.
Sexy, oh boy.
It's naturally curly, and I let it air dry last night. If that tells you anything.
Yeah, it was all over the place. She had, without sounding. No, I'm not gonna say it. She had a fro. She had a fro. Yeah.
White girl fro.
White girl fro. All right.
Okay, bye.
All right. See y'all guys. Y'all be good. Peace.